Welcome. In this tutorial, we'll show you how to get started with Alibaba Cloud's Virtual Private Cloud (VPC) infrastructure and networking architecture. Alibaba Cloud Networking allows you to build complex, networked virtual architectures that mimic your physical network infrastructure in simple steps via the Alibaba Cloud web user interface. You'll need an Alibaba Cloud account. We'll assume you already have one. You'll need Alibaba Cloud Resource Access Management (RAM) authorization and an access key. We'll assume you have these set up already. Whenever we need to pick a region, we'll use US East 1, Virginia. First, we'll set up and configure a virtual private cloud network. Log into your Alibaba Cloud account and select the Virtual Private Cloud (VPC) on the Products page. Create a VPC in the required region. Configuration options will appear for the VPC and the vSwitch, which ships with the VPC. First, give your VPC a name and set the destination CIDR block. Remember, you cannot change the CIDR block configuration once you have set it. Here, we have set the CIDR block to 192.168.0.0/16 as an example. The CIDR block allows us 65,534 possible host IP addresses in our VPC. Now, let's configure the VPC's vSwitch. Every Alibaba Cloud VPC comes with one vSwitch. Give the vSwitch a name and configure the CIDR block for the vSwitch. Again, once you have set the CIDR block for the vSwitch, it cannot be changed. Here, we have given the vSwitch a smaller range of the available VPC private IP addresses with 192.168.0.0/24, which allows us 254 possible hosts. This vSwitch will manage a subsection of our VPC infrastructure. When you're done, click OK. Once the VPC and vSwitch are configured, check the details. Notice that the VPC and vSwitch are given unique ID numbers. Click Complete to create the VPC. You can create a NAT Gateway here, but we will do that later. You will now see your VPC in the list for the region. Notice the route table that comes with every VPC and the vSwitch which we just configured. Click Manage to go to the VPC details. On the VPC details page, you can see the full configuration details for the VPC. Now, let's add an ECS instance to the VPC. We have created ECS instances in previous tutorials. This time, let's first create the elastic IP addresses we need for accessing each ECS instance. Go to Elastic IP Addresses and, in the correct region, click Create EIP. The Elastic IP purchase screen comes up. Check the details. Here, we chose the minimum configuration details and requested one EIP. Agree to terms and click Activate. Your Elastic IP addresses are listed by region on the Elastic IP Addresses page. Now we can bind the address to live ECS instances. Click Bind under the Actions option. The Bind configuration box appears. The IP address box shows the public Elastic IP address details that you have just bought. It needs to be bound to an ECS instance. When you click the drop-down, you will see that there are no ECS instances available. Click Create ECS Instance in a new browser window. You are taken to the Alibaba Cloud Elastic Compute Service (ECS) page, where you can configure and create an ECS instance. For this tutorial, we have chosen the pay-as-you-go basic configuration in Zone A of our region. Click Next. Step 2 details the network configuration. Pick the VPC and VSwitch we have just created. We will leave the security group details for now. Click Next. Step 3 is System Configurations, where you can give your server instance a name and set the logon credentials. We will leave these for now. Click Next, Grouping to go to the next step. Step 4 is Grouping by Tags for organizing your ECS instances. Let's also skip this for now and go to Preview. Check all the details are correct and click Create Instance. You will notice a success box. Wait for a moment or two before going back to the page where you were going to bind an ECS instance to an EIP. The instance you just created with the server name and ID is now available for binding to your EIP in the drop-down. Click OK. You can check that your ECS instance is available via the public EIP by pinging it on the terminal. All ECS instances have the ICMP port open by default. We saw the option to create a NAT gateway when we set up our VPC previously. You can also create a NAT gateway from the VPC console. Go to VPC console and click NAT Gateways in the left sidebar. Pick the correct region and VPC ID to create a new NAT gateway. Check the details and click Buy Now. Agree to terms and click Activate. You will see the Order Complete screen. After a few moments, your NAT gateway will be ready. Go to the NAT Gateway console from the VPC left-hand menu. Here you will see the details of the NAT gateway you just created. The Actions options allow you to configure DNAT and SNAT entries. In the Create DNAT entry, you can map inbound traffic on a public IP, for example, a public EIP address bound to an ECS instance, to a private IP. For example, an IP address that is within your VPC's CIDR range. You can also supply port details for accessing specific services and applications. IP addresses cannot be shared by DNAT and SNAT entries. Create SNAT entry for outbound private to public IP mapping. Alibaba Cloud will autofill VPC, VSwitch, and available IP addresses and IDs where possible. For the purposes of this tutorial, we have created another VPC in a different region and made sure that the destination CIDR blocks in the two regions are different. Now, let's set up our VPN Gateway connections. On the left side navigation menu of the first VPC, click VPN Gateway and Create VPN Gateway. Check the details and click Buy Now. Agree to terms and click Activate. Go back to the VPN Gateway console and you will see the system preparing the VPN Gateway for your VPC. Once the VPN Gateway is created, make a note of the IP address. For our US East VPC, the IP address is 47.90.241.54. Follow the steps again to create a new VPC in a different region. Configure a VPN gateway for this VPC and make a note of the IP. Our US West VPC's VPN gateway IP is 47.88.46.241. The IPs for the VPN gateways are public IPs and are pingable. Now we can connect up our VPCs by creating customer gateways in each region that connect to the VPN gateway in the other region. Click Customer Gateways and Create Customer Gateway. Configure the customer gateway to connect to the VPN gateway IP in the other region that we just made a note of. Click OK. Create a customer gateway in the other region in the same way. Your VPCs are now connected up via the VPN gateways we just built out. Now we have to configure an IPsec connection which will create a VPN tunnel that allows network traffic between the two VPCs. Go to IPsec Connections and click Create IPsec Connection. Configure the IPsec connection details. Scroll down and make a note of all the configuration details in the Advanced tab at the bottom. They must match the same configurations in the remote region. Pre-shared key has been added here as an example. There are a lot of these configurations, so make sure you've noted all of them. We're particularly interested in any shared keys and the authentication algorithms used. When you're ready, click OK. Now, repeat all the steps for creating an IPsec connection in the other region VPC. Make sure all the advanced settings are the same and click OK when you are ready. The IPsec connection is created. You now need to configure routing. Go to Route Tables for the VPC and click Manage. In the Manage details, add a route table entry that connects to the VPN Gateway in the other region. You will be asked for the destination CIDR block of the VPC you want to connect to, and you must select VPN Gateway as Next Hop Type. You can also use a subnet instead of the full IP range. Once you're done, do the same for the other region. Now, when you go to IPsec details in both regions, you should see that the VPCs are successfully connected. And that's it. To find out more, see www.alibabacloud.com.